And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio, DeathWorld. Well, I was looking at it, and I figured that I could just combine the two together and save some space that way. That way, two can go on one, and then I can have, so two there, and then another two would be four, and then another two, and then, so I can have lots and lots. Something like that. Get some serious amount of belt here. There we go. Shouldn't need more than that. And then I need 10 of these. Like that. That should be good for research. Should have plenty of power. Oh, not exactly plenty. Once these kickstart, it will be not plenty at all. Okay, those are all ready to go. Let's toss in some light. Okay, let's see research wise what we can do. A lot of red green research that we can knock out here. Near inserters. Still good on power. Oil processing, I'm definitely going to want to do. Don't want to do this too fast because research-wise, still go pretty quick. I do want to... Ooh, 100? Really? Military 2, it's time for piercing rounds. Water bore... Air compressors I won't use for a while, but the gas venting sure is helpful. All right. Doing pretty good on research. Inserter stack size, that will help electronics. With the delivery, because I'm only delivering one at a time right now. And so, you know, these that need 3, it needs 3 trips to do it. There's my power draw. Yep. I knew it was going to happen. Knew it. Even with maxed out power, we're still not able to. Looks like my supply of gears is actually... No... It's actually kind of hurting right now. Yeah, it's really hurting. So let's... I need iron. Looks like I've got a little buffer of steel built up just for personal use. So I need a couple more gear production here. Which will consume more iron, which is a problem because that is where we're having troubles right now. And trying to build an inserter or a splitter. There we go. And some power, please. There we go. Now we need to look at iron because this is a problem. So I would like this research. I would like all of the steel that I've got built up. Upgrading these, excuse me, upgrading these to steel furnaces effectively doubles their throughput. Because these have a crafting speed of 1, these have a crafting speed of 2. And done. So I can build 10 of these. And 2 more. I'll probably need more miners. No, most definitely need more miners. How much? I mean, spotty amounts of it in here. I actually need iron for the miners. Okay. Well, I can put one here. And here. Again, increases my power draw. These things take quite a bit of power. Okay. Yeah, these two are getting a little bit low. Got to keep an eye on my circuitry over here because, well, lead, I am delivering everything the way it's supposed to. The only thing I'm not delivering is the galena. And we've got plenty, almost plenty of it. So let me grab some here. And this can make sure that only nickel goes into this bottom chest. So far, so good. Let's research turret upgrades. I mean, we're getting 100% damage bonus right now, but we're not really doing too well. Especially, well, it'll be a lot better when I go to piercing rounds. The only problem with piercing rounds is they take steel. And steel is really iron heavy. And I don't have much iron right here. I mean, there's a lot here, but I mean, there's 600,000 right here. But when you start making steel, this right here, that's 600,000 iron. That's, with Bob's, that's 300,000 steel. And the recipe needs, oh, just 1. So that's not too bad. Copper is the other problem. I mean, we're really limited on how far we can go with this. And while these are fine, so now we should have a little bit of a damage bonus. Sniper turret damage, upgrade. So now we're getting 10 plus 21 damage. So let's do the gun turret next. So this does 10%. So that bonus there, you see, damage bonus, 100%, that should go up. Bricks, let's grab some more brick. Grab some more stone. Looks like I'm getting some iron down here. I'm getting a good amount down here. Kind of keep an eye on all my resources here. So these gears are full, but these are not. And that is the problem. Because these need quite a few gears. Oh no, it's just one gear. Wow, I'm really surprised. Could have sworn those were more than one. The belts don't take too many because those give you 2 each, so that really helps that recipe. Put some light down here. So yeah, we're using almost, well, all the iron that we're producing right now. We're using it all. And it looks like we could be making even more. But I don't have enough iron for any more miners. A couple more. It's getting a little messy down here. Put that one there. I need to mine this out here. So this needs to get some attention. There we go. Quite a bit more iron. See if it makes it on to the end. Well, yeah. Sort of. It's kind of iffy. All right. Getting a little bit more. Our pollution now is dangerous. This is why I wanted to defend it, or set up really good defenses before I really went crazy on the miners, because the pollution is very real. So these don't actually, yeah. These pollute twice as much as these. How's our power doing? Power's okay. Just iron, that's the problem. Ooh, we're getting backstuffed on iron now. That's good. Where it looks like gears are doing really well. Of course, we're not researching right now, which is kind of why everything's backstuffing. But it would be nice to get gears all the way backstuffed again. That way you can hammer out quite a bit right away. How much more space do we have down here? What is the next thing I need to start crafting? Assembly machines would be nice, except I don't want to do those too early because of the advanced materials that they take later on. I don't have those anywhere close to the bus right now. And so that is a problem with that. Yeah, this stuff was much, much easier just using robots. So that is... So logistics 2, turrets 2. We could start upgrading our things. Engines, nickel, sulfuric acid. So one way to get sulfuric acid, kind of bypass the petroleum process to get sulfuric acid. That way you can make batteries before... No, you can't make batteries before you have, because you need sulfur. Well, you have sulfuric acid. And you need plastic. That's the crux. There's no other plastic recipe for bobs. Saltwater electrolysis. This opens up quite a lot. Lab efficiency. Tool belt would be nice. All right. Look at the giblet farm we got going on down here. Once we expand out, let's see how far out we've gotten. Well, this looks very much like the box that I put around, so you can see how far out that box is. There's a lot of bases to get through before we get there, but it's a start. Oh, we got an attack forming over here. They're going to come rushing in and just basically all die. All right, tool belt is nice. Thank you for that. I think the next thing we're going to tackle is some preliminary oil stuff. Just because we've got this little oil deposit right here. It won't last long. But maybe we can get some plastic out of it and build it up. Because we really need to expand down here. And that is a problem. Because there are bases. So you've got the two really good oil right here, but we've got bases all around that. So I might have to build up a good supply of the piercing rounds and basically use AutoFill. And when you place turrets in AutoFill, it automatically puts ammo into them. So turret creeping is much easier to do with AutoFill. And I usually have never turret creeped to try to take out enemy bases, but these bases are just way too big to try to take out, normally. Just way too big. These two here are kind of special because they're slightly separated, but I really need the piercing rounds for that. So where am I going to put steel? If I'm going to have steel production, where do I want it? I could clear out a bunch of these trees here and put in iron furnaces and then steel furnaces. Maybe, I'd want to do 10 of them. I want to do 10, no doubt. So that's a lot of trees I got to chop down. So that'll have to wait till next episode. I'll chop the trees in between the episodes, and then when I come back, I'll build up the steel production, and then I'll route the steel into the bus, and then I'll produce piercing rounds somewhere. I don't know where, but they'll be somewhere. I could put piercing rounds up here and then route them down through here and then reverse all the inserters all the way around. So all the inserters would be reversed and populate the piercing rounds that way. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.